So, why do people resist treatment? It might seem crazy to you because you're saying, hey, I'm telling you, you should get a therapist, someone who will be dedicated to helping you. Like, if you're sick, go to a doctor. What is the problem here? It doesn't make any sense why someone would refuse it. But if you think about it this way, I, I'm hearing, unfortunately, a lot, thankfully, a lot of us are much more comfortable with mental health and therapy than ever before. So this is less of a problem than it was in other generations or other cultures or other recent years. So a lot of people are like, okay, great, I recognize that I need help. The problem is that sometimes it's weaponized. Sometimes loved ones can be so fed up and so hurt or furious or scared by someone's mental health behaviors, right? If someone's like depression looks like lashing out, screaming, rage texting, the other person could feel so like assaulted by this pattern that when they say, you need therapy, you need help, it could come across as, I don't like you. You need to change. You are the problem, right? So that's what a lot of people are hearing when someone says, you need help, right? You need to go to therapy. It's you are the problem and you need to change. So there's a lot of shame there. There's a lot of sometimes, I mean, even as a psychologist and someone who knows about this really well, I remember times when I was really struggling with my infertility process with my ex-husband, and it was just awful. It was every month was like a hope and grief depression cycle. And it was really getting to me over like several months. I was getting more and more ground down by that up and down, right? The hope that maybe it'll be this month. And then like seeing the pregnancy test that's negative, I'm like, ugh, it would just crush me. And at the time I was getting more and more depressed, right? Anyone who tried to help, I was like, oh, that doesn't help. It doesn't feel good. I feel annoyed by people's suggestions and I feel even more hopeless and I was more angry. So I was really getting depressed. And my husband at the time gently, like actually did a pretty good job by saying, I'm wondering if you're getting depressed. And immediately there was a moment where I was like, oh, he's right. But then I also had this resistance. I had this feeling of, you are saying that me being mentally ill, having a mental illness, to me, that felt like you're invalidating my feelings and perspective. That this is not an issue. It's really the way you're seeing it, or you're sick in the head, or like there's something wrong with you, right? When someone says you're depressed, like gives you a diagnosis or tells you to go to therapy, it's often taken as there's something wrong with me, right? And everything that I'm worried about, everything that I feel is a problem, the things that I'm shouting out, like, hey, pay attention to this. This is really a problem and I need a solution. That's nothing. That doesn't mean anything. It's really just I'm depressed and I'm not seeing things right. Right. So even in that moment, there's this defensiveness around it. So there's this like shame defensiveness around being told by someone that you should get therapy.